My name is Nicholas Martino. I'm a senior business and enterprise management major, and I studied in Perth, Western Australia. As part of my study abroad experience, I took Wake Forest's Cross-Cultural Engagement Course series. The courses aim to further your knowledge of and immersion in the host culture. I found the reentry course INS 152 to be the most beneficial. Upon returning to the WFU campus, I found that one of the most important yet difficult aspects of readjusting to life at Wake Forest and in the U.S. was the opportunity to discuss and share my experiences with others. For example, a particular cultural experience that stood out was my first grade in Australia. I was unfamiliar with the local grading system, and my first result was a bit of a shock, a 67 on my first linguistics assignment. My shock, thankfully, was short lived. Unlike the US, where 67 would be a D, a 67 in Australia was equivalent to a B+. Talk about a swing in emotions. I went from panic to ecstatic in a matter of minutes. That experience, though, highlighted one of the assumptions I had made before my trip. My academic experiences abroad would be much easier than the workforce environment. In my mind, there was no way a foreign university would be as hard as Wake Forest, but my experiences proved to be far different. In Australia, students start at zero and work their way up to their final grade, rather than start with 100 and deduct from there. Coursework in Australia is also very different. There are fewer assignments, placing a greater emphasis on self-discipline and personal responsibility in a student's work. I was skeptical of the system at first, but ended up flourishing in my coursework. I have employed the techniques and lessons I gained from Australian coursework in my classes here. I have better time management skills, more discipline with my coursework, and more confidence in my ability to manage all responsibilities and activities. Ultimately, the valuable lessons I learned have allowed me to maintain a healthier, happier school life balance at Wake Forest. Without a forum like INS 152, though, I would not have been able to share this experience and other similar experiences in such an open and reflective manner. The ability to share and hear experiences with other returning students was invaluable for my reentry. Not only was it great to hear so many unique experiences from all over the world, but also highlighted how far I had come as an individual and student from my time abroad.